Hello everyone, I am at Eastway Park with 5 of the brand new MVP drops. I've got the much awaited Proton Trail, this Particle Glow Eclipse Hex, same deal, Glow Fireball. This thing is unbelievably overstable. The Insanity, and this run of Ohm Cosmic Neutron. Hole 1, 261. Just kind of a softy shot with the trail. This is definitely an overstable run. But I'm going to use angle here. Maybe 20 feet backside of circle 1, putting with the Electron Firm Pixel. Oh, very high in the chains. I thought that was a tailwind. All right, hole 2, par 4, 618 feet. Not a lot of wind at the tee pad. I'm going to go trail first, and then I want to see the stability of this Insanity. Maybe a slight tailwind. Try the Insanity. Basically the same thing. I would say this is pretty consistent. This Insanity went about maybe a foot further. Let's go with the Hex as the real shot and see if this Fireball is even possible to get there. That's a really nice shot. Super controlled. This, in a tailwind, I don't think I can get it to get there. A little bit short. I thought I was going to be long, so I'm glad I actually committed. Oh, that is so close to not being in. So far the trail got a nice dome to it, a little bit of a heartbeat, but nothing crazy. For sure the most overstable run, but not like the flat versions that happen to be overstable only because of the wing. It also pushes. It's still a trail, but has some integrity. So you can throw it on forehands, you can throw it on big backhands, and it actually will hold up. I know it says it's a 10 speed. I think it flies like an 11 speed, feels like an 11 speed. It's like an awesome run of Wraith. I mean, that's the best way I can describe it. It just crushes. Hole 4, 585, par 4. Probably should just throw the Fireball, but I'm going to try to do a gap that I never try with this Insanity. A little bit of the high shot. You have to have a couple of things go right for this. Keep going. Yeah, that's fine. Kind of a tricky-ish situation. I could go chop shot with the Fireball, but I think what's happening is that because it's so flat-topped, I think it's sort of like the old Innova Plus rims. I think that's why it's coming out so weird on forehand. So I'm going to go Hex. Just kind of throw it on hyzer and let it match the hill angle. Hopefully not get in the water. Sit, 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 sit. And then I'll throw this just for fun. I mean, it's just so mercilessly overstable. Just behind the basket, stopped short of the water, thankfully. Maybe a 7-footer, 10-footer or so. Hole 4, 183 feet. Fireball, mega beef. Let's see if I can get it to push straight a little bit before it goes in the basket. It's just out of my hand. It's fine. It's not a bad shot. Yes.
Oh, how? That phased through the basket?
All right. Let's see if we're good. We're good. Hole 5, 292. A gorgeous, huge, prehistoric looking blue heron out there is what Nathan said it is. Going trail, hyzer, hopefully not putting the bird in any risk. Ace question mark?
Ooh,
I think that's
little reverse skip up
I think
there.
that's parked. Man, I wish that would have been a good shot. That uphill skip is tough to predict, and so it just kind of hit, and I thought it had a chance, but I'll take the birdie. All right, hole 6, 267. I'm gonna try the low skip ace with this, and then the ohm, just to see the stability of it. I love it. Couldn't love it more. Oh, it just needed to be a little bit more angle. Nice stability on that. My favorite thing about this Cosmic Neutron ohm, which Cosmic Neutron is typically the most overstable plastic. Sometimes Eclipse is, but in general, this is the most overstable. To me, this thing kind of flies like a Watt OS or a Proxy OS or something, but not quite an Envy. It sits in kind of a weird slot that MVP doesn't have, and I need some more time with it to have like a really defined take on it, but I really like it. We have got ourselves a tailwind real deal tester putt here. Yeah, this has got to be almost 1.5 feet over the basket where I aim. Yeah, that's such a good putt and a good feeling. I am very torn on this because I can't quite get a clean release from this, but distance wise, this disc is perfect. So I'm going to try to really grip and not let it fall out of my hand. Go fireball here, 280, but it's downhill. That should be great if it'll skip. Yes, I think that's under it. I'm going to throw one more that won't count just for fun. Just go a little simple trail forehand hyzer shot. I think that's actually an ace. Oof. Oof. Trail shot, which was second. And then this was that fireball shot, which actually I think was relatively close. So if you follow us on Instagram, you've seen me talk about how overstable this disc is. I think I've finally figured out why. I was throwing it on forehands. I think when they flat top this thing, it made the shoulders, or the, I don't even know what you call disc parts, but the walls that you are holding your fingers on, almost be like an N of a plus mold where it's slightly out. Still feels and flies like a dang tilt, but I mean, this thing is for sure the most stable run I've ever thrown, even when you throw it back in and really hammer into it. So today is the day that I get the ace on this hole. Little bit of a tailwind, going trail. It's the hole's like 240 or something, plays farther because it's uphill, but if you get it up over the hill, it's right there. Oh yeah, I thought that today was going to be the day. Hole 9, 265. I've only thrown a second shot on 2 with this fireball backhand, so I'm going to try it here. I think if I keep it low enough, it should be skipping in the right way. I've got to hit it on a little bit of anhyzer out of the hand, so it's kind of a tricky line because this gap wants hyzer, but let's see. Let's see how we do. Yes. Yes. I mean, that is exactly what that disc is intended for. All right, for a perfect front 9, should I say perfect content front 9, for a perfect, nope. All right, hole 10 is 262, goes up to the right. It's always more right than I think it is. I'm gonna go both of these shots. One trail is gonna be, the first shot is gonna be a little higher in the window and try to let it drag there, and then I'll try the fun stall shot with the hyzer flip with the Insanity. I think that's really good. It's just, you can't see the basket obviously, but it was perfectly right over the top. This one I'll try to throw a little softer. Oh, wuss. This went just over top of the basket. Oh, let me fix the chains for somebody that's coming through here next. Courtesy. I think the trail is sort of like the quintessential North Carolina woods driver. You can't really throw like a destroyer style disc. It's got too much left and right in it. This is a new tee pad for hole 11. It's 390 feet. You've got to turn something initially. It's got to push and stay pushing a long way. So theoretically, perfect opportunity to get to see this thing actually fly, not just on little short shots. Yes. Hook up, baby. Yes. I mean, under the basket. I just want to write free verse poetry about that shot. It is just, I mean, I try to do good promo for discs, but this hole and that shot is exactly why you need that disc. Hole 12, 273, pick a gap and pray your hardest. I'm gonna go hex. Miss, miss, come on. Was that the closest you can get on Earth in your life? So this run of hex is remarkably similar in stability to like a reactor. It pushes like a hex, but it has the integrity of a reactor. Almost has, it's super flat. You can see the profile, not quite puddled, but really good run of hex. And this is one where in the off season, I can't wait to throw it with germ. Right here, that's where that disc landed. What I like to do is I like to putt like this, chest pass like that. That's sort of how you want to putt. It's called the so stupid. Hole 13, T sign says 334. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's farther than that. Again, we step up to an ideal trail shot. This time forehand. If I can keep it up, that's the biggest thing. Get through the initial gap, still with some nose integrity and not turning over. It will filter its way to the bucket. It's just absolutely freaking ideal. I mean, that is so good. Oh, I thought it jumped out. First time ever throwing this hole. 700 foot par 4. This basket or this tee pad just got poured, so I think it goes down to the left based on the tee sign. So I'm going to throw something left side with the trail. Really, you know what? Insanity instead. I needed to kind of go straight and hopefully stay straight. Yes. That is huge. That is huge. I have no idea if it was a good shot. That felt huge. This run of insanity, you can see it on hole 2. When I threw it back to back with the trail, it went just as far. One of the reasons for that is that I don't have pro level spin or speed. I'm sort of a weird in between the average am and the average pro. And when you throw something that's less fast, what you end up with is the ability to get it up to speed easier, which I know for some of you, you're like, but for newer players, that's a really important thing. A lot of new players can throw a mid-range just as far or farther than they can throw a distance driver. And so this is a 9-speed and it's a dang good one. It's like exactly what I wanted a Valkyrie to be. Probably should never throw this hole again because, well, at least the drive again, because I don't know if I'll ever throw one better. Should I play it safe or should I run it is the question. I'm gonna just slide it up safe. Sit, faster. Well, tried to play it safe and probably a 30-footer. This is a very elevated basket, like 8 feet maybe. Oh, That was not a confident, good feeling. Hole 15, this is quite literally why I chose this course for this video. This trail, 335, tunnel shot all the way there. You've got to shape it. Even 2/3 into the flight, you have to direct where it's going. Theoretically, this should be good. The level of locked in that I just felt before I threw that is like, I can't even describe to you. I felt like it's the first time maybe in like a year that disc golf has felt athletic. I would say the primary feeling I feel is sadness, because this is just perfectly. Did it skip chain height, or was it? That is miserable. Just hole 16 is a quirky, weird angle, 285. Get past all of this stuff, uphill to the left, low ceiling. I'm going to try to throw this fireball very hard and hope something good happens. This to me is the ultimate poke and hope shot on the course. Miss everything. Oh, that's so lucky. I missed my line completely. 30-footer. Left side and low. Kind of Shredderson here. 536 par 4. I'm trying to decide between trail or insanity. I could go forehand with both. I could go backhand with both. A little bit of a headwind kind of makes me want to go backhand insanity. Let's see what this looks like. Oh God, it was so close to being awesome. This doesn't count. Get out of it. This is one of those weird, tricky lies here. You got 300 feet and it needs to start straight and stay straight. Stand still. What do they call this? Straddle, whatever. Push straight, push straight, push straight. Sit. Maybe 30 feet. I don't have a disc to grab. As I suspected, about 35 or 40 feet. That's awful. Well, all right, hole 18. We've reached the end. 700 feet, par 5. An eagle gives us a chance for a content perfect 18, which is, there's just so many asterisks. Insanity off the tee here. I need it to start straight, stay straight. I think I'd make out with myself. All right, I'm a little pinched on the left side, so I'm gonna forego the trail shot and go the exact same disc, insanity, insanity. Probably 380 out, so it just needs to be hyzer, flip up to flat, and kind of push around to the left. If I can just trust my angle, the disc should do the thing. It has enough integrity. Please, please, please go left. Well, what is that? Probably a 45-foot putt. Driving back to the shop, here are my initial thoughts. The trail is exactly what I was praying the trail would be. That's the most popular disc that MVP's put out since the Hex. It's one of the most popular discs in disc golf, and it is more stable. It has more of a dome profile, a little bit stiffer. I think for me at this point in my life, the trail, those Proton trails would be my primary distance driver. I think the Fireball is a tilt. I think people are gonna corroborate my claim that it's the most overstable disc that MVP's ever made. Hex is awesome because the hex is awesome. Ohm is really fun. It is for sure the disc out of all of them that I've thrown the least. The shots that I did throw with it I really liked. Insanity. Great disc. Like, you know, obviously playing a lot with Big German Charlotte. Forehand, old patent number sidewinders. Has some integrity, but also has lots of turn potential. Like, it has multiple characteristics of flight late into the flight. Power rankings of the 5 of them: Trail number 1, probably Hex number 2, Insanity, Ohm, Fireball. Those are my power rankings. Thanks everybody for watching. Make sure, here's the most important part of this. If you live anywhere near another round store, so 14 opportunities of this. If you live anywhere close to them, please do not buy them off our website. Buy them from your local Another Round store. If not, throwanotherround.com. Thanks for the support. See y'all.